Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money on a Saturday morning. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing good today. Why wouldn't you be doing good? It's a Saturday. It's again, nice college football Saturday. What are we waiting for here? Like, subscribe, ring that notification bell here. I think I threw it on every channel of the Picks and Parlays networks. Max Wagers, winning free picks, Picks and Parlays. It's on Bookie Blasters. It's everywhere you want to be, as they say. Again, hit the like button. You don't want to miss out on that. If you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, come over, say hello. It's a fun little time we spend together. I'm throwing in the $39 steal is in the chat. Can't beat that. It comes out to $31.20. Or excuse me, yeah, with 20% off, $31.20. All right, if you want to support the show, why wouldn't you want to? So we have baseball. A little bit we'll talk about. 2-in-1 day in the video. But let's be honest, it's a college football day. We'll get to all that in a second. Let's pull up all of the picks. Again, baseball, real fast, 195 in the video, plus 27.55. Yankees today on the run line. 193, 143 total, 60-34 with the faves. 483 and 473 plus 25-12 in baseball. 476, 482 plus 822 baseball. Two sites, two sets of games, all the same. But the numbers are a little different based on, again, shopping around, finding the best number. You got to do it. College football, 12-12 minus 110, as we do cash our under yesterday in that Boise game. Couple games posted. Teaser Tuesday, 0-2, minus 260. The teaser today against Michigan, North Carolina, and the Volunteers, 33-30 in our college football on the year. So Baylor, Southern Miss, Oregon State. If you watch Hidden Gems, that's a live show we're going to bring back on Wednesdays. We did a Thursday this week, but it'll be Wednesdays live, Hidden Gems, me and Craig. My two picks here were UNLV and Central Florida. So I raced through everything because that's what we got to do here when there's games coming up in 9 minutes. Everybody wants to talk about them. So why not? Everything is scrolling for the scrollers. If you're on your phone, I apologize for the small print. I can't do anything about it. If you're on Twitter, again, these are all posted. Your baseball, college football, and your Teaser Tuesday pick all up on the Twitter universe. Mr. Sean Higgs again. Speaking of Twitter, so, and again, I don't like bringing up people on, in a business, stuff like this. So one guy, so we're talking about the Circa or the lines or something. I said, well, I got the KC -3. He's like, of course you do. It's Twitter. You always get the best numbers. So I'm like, listen, you clown. I get a little annoyed at stuff like that because this is a guy who's followed me for a while. And I'm like, bro, I mean, why don't you just go and watch my live show from a week ago and I tell you to take a game before the line moves? Like, stop. There's plenty of fraud clowns out there. When I come in here every day, especially on Sundays when we do Look Ahead Line Show, and I tell you to bet a game at this number, I bet a game at this number. And he wants to, that kind of stuff, it really upsets me. And I'm like the Hulk. You won't like me when I'm upset. I'll turn into a raging gorilla. Rich P hitting the like button. Thank you. Kim, good morning to you. Welcome in, my friend. How are you? What's the pick, MKZ? We got a bunch of picks today, fella. Here we go. Ready? Write them down. Get your pencil out or your pen or your Sharpie. Baylor, 2.5. Now, unranked versus ranked. I actually just bet the Golden Gophers -3 as a unranked facing a ranked team. But in this spot here, I do like Baylor. Better defense. I think this line would have been probably a pick 'em or maybe a Baylor slight fave if they would have won last week. So I do like Baylor here. It's kind of opposite of what I normally do when I'm taking a ranked versus unranked team here. Southern Miss 12.5, Oregon State plus the 6. I do have 17 games posted on the site for today of college basketball. Actually, an 18er. So excuse me, I just added Minnesota. So we have 18 games posted on Winning Free Picks. If you want to get $31, you get 18, and then you'll get 12 NFL. So you got 40 picks, or maybe 10 NFL, whatever it is. Still got 30 picks in your pocket here. Markel, good morning. Sooners first half, baby. Let's cash it along with ECU. So ECU, I'm going to say sure against a bad Navy bunch. I totally get it. It's Navy, not even a vintage Navy here. K-State. What is the first half here? Because it's I got K-State for the game at 13.5. You got Oklahoma off of
I think I
crushing
saw a bunch
Nebraska.
of 9s, but I'm looking it up now. Hold on.
I got K-State off a 14-point fave, losing outright in that game, I believe.
And we're looking for that's the Oklahoma game, right? Yep, Sooners.
So K-State, 2-touchdown home fave, loses outright, and now I will gladly take them in this role here. I like the coach Leopold there, and
7.5 first half.
Or Chris Kaman. Kaman is the Kansas, is K-State. Leopold, I think, is Kansas. Sooners, baby. I'm going to say no to that. We're going Kansas Jayhawks. Kansas State Wildcats. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong game here. I'm looking at Kansas because I got Kansas against Duke here up on the board because they go first here. I got the 12 o'clock games posted, so I'm totally confused looking at my things. I apologize, folks. That's what happens when you have 3 screens up. I'm like, what is happening here? Why I got Duke Kansas on the board? I'm saying Kansas Jayhawks, and we're talking about K-State Wildcats and the Oklahoma Sooners. I'm sorry. All right, so we have what's happening? What is going on? Baylor under. Yes. Louisville and Wake. So I got Wake. I like Wake. And on the site, it came up backwards. I couldn't even get Wake earlier. It was when the lines came out. But I do like Wake Forest today. I know that Clemson has destroyed them time and time again. For me, this Wake play is really based on the quarterback of the program. Like, are you really good? Is it time for you to be good? I mean, Clemson was down last year. They still throttled these guys. I'm thinking rowdy fans, pumped up stadium, pumped up players. The 7.5, it does worry me because this was a 9 opener and it came down. Now it's in that 7.5 where I'm like, they want you to take that extra half point. But I still like Wake. We'll see what happens with it. I know it's everybody's on Wake, kind of a public dog there. It is what it is. Louisville matchup here. Where is the Louisville Cardinals? Oh, South Florida. This South Florida team I thought was going to be really bad. Somehow they covered last week. I mean, this is a team, and I said we took them in the first half. Excuse me. Yeah, teaser last week, I should say. I'm sorry. Against the Gators. I'm like, all right, I'll lay that. They were 40-point faves versus Howard. They couldn't even score 40 points versus Howard or whatever it was. Now you have Louisville. I like I love the quarterback. Tough loss last week, right? We were on the other side there with Florida State. I'm going to lay with Louisville here. I think their quarterback play a lot better than Florida quarterback play. So you want to lay the 14 in the desperate move here for the coach, Satterfield, up against it, 1-2. Hot seat time. I'll lay it with you on Louisville. So 7.5. Sooners, no. We like K-State first half. Michael says Cal, -3.5 versus Arizona. I'm more of a Cal dog kind of role here. I like Cal as a dog, but I understand taking them. Yes. NC, yes. We said that last week. It was like NC was like a +1 at home, and we're like, what are we talking about? We jumped right on Carolina in the teaser spot of things there when they were a dog on Sunday afternoon when the lines came out. Yeah, Notre Dame is not good. Clemson. I like Wake Forest. I mean, I bet Wake Forest. Not my strongest game today, but I like them. Would you go over Washington, Stanford, Ball State? I do like Stanford in the points here. Believe it or not, rested. Total. I got no real opinion on the total, Markel. And Ball State, really going to Mac attack with Ball State. 66 line's gone up a bunch. Wow. Game's 353. What did this open up at? This was a 61 opener. Is that one 61 and a half and now 67? I mean, this is the worst of the number here right now, Markel. You know I'm not going to tell you to take the worst number. I really want to fade the Longhorns. I agree. I kind of like Texas Tech. Great live bet situation. Louisville scores first, takes Southern Florida plus the 20. Maybe. I mean, here's the thing. I'm just not high on South Florida. And then what? Then why? If you think Louisville's going to, I guess if you like South Florida, I guess just wait till they're down 14-0 and get them plus 30. I mean, if Ohio State's buying the first quarter, take the money line. Well, listen, I kind of like Baylor here, so I don't want that to happen. 39.99. Hey, Mike, it's 31-20. You can't be 31-20 for a week of plays. Come on. You're going to get 50 football games. I do like Arkansas. Arkansas over R. Kelly. The A&M offense. What a debacle. Dude, Jimbo, you can't find an offense coordinator? Let me tell you. Our coach here, my son's high school coach, they put up another 50 spot. I think they're putting up 60 points a game. We're not that far from A&M. A lot of Aggies around here, my neck of the woods in Texas. What's going on with this offense, Jimbo? You're terrible. Arkansas is a dog. I would like to see more than 2.5, but I think they're just begging you to take A&M because it's like, oh, it's Texas A&M. Here comes A&M. They're supposed to be good. Yeah. Like Clemson today in the over. Carlos, I got Wake. I think the world's on Wake. I think I got a loser on my hands. So, sure. I think you're 2-0 right there. 65.5 for both. Still, open at 61, Markel. This is why you bet on Sunday, Mondays. You see these lines going up. You don't wait. I can't tell you to take a 65. I mean, come on. I mean, TCU. Right? Excuse me, SMU TCU game. Open at 68 at 72. I mean, I know people wait to the end. I mean, I'm not saying I always get the best number. I don't. I got under Georgia 59. It was 62 before. You don't always get them, but more often than not, you want a better number. Again, Baylor for me going early. Southern Miss, Oregon State, the Hidden Gem Show. Live Tuesdays. Me and Craig bringing it back. I said Tuesdays. Live Wednesdays. It'll be Wednesday afternoons. UNLV and Central Florida. Under first quarter, Clemson Wake totals 13. 7-3 first quarter, huh? Here we go. Noon games off the block here. They're coming off the board. UNLV total against Utah State. I like the over. I think I got over 61 that UNLV game. Also, with the UNLV pick here that we threw out in Hidden Gems. Thoughts on Kansas Duke? Kind of wish it was basketball, but it is football. I got Kansas. This was my high noon assault play that I put out on the site. So I got a minus a touchdown with the Jayhawks. And this is more going back to last year's team, the way they closed out the season, the way they started this season. I think Kansas wins by 10. I think it's a double-digit win. Don, good morning. That's the name of the game. That's what we're trying to do. We'll see how we do today. I'm hoping for a good day. Hoping for a nice 14-4 college football day would be wonderful. Let's go. I like that over too. Yes. MLB was good yesterday. I went 4-3 in baseball yesterday. I had Arizona as a dog. That was a loser. We hit a run line Angels. My play of the day on the site was the Yankee over. I don't remember what I had. Well, still, I'll take a winning day. I don't care. 4-3. It's plus money in my pocket. I think it was a small winning day because I had one of the, obviously totals. I'm going to lay 110. I go 2-1 of my totals. I got some baseball today. I got the Yanks here in the chat, but I also did Braves under and a lot of run line action today. Marlins, Houston, Indians, Mariners. So, Tim, I didn't get to chat with you early. I just started up the show.
Good morning.
Before 12. I should have called you in earlier, but now all the 12 o'clock games are done, so no one's going to talk about it.
100%.
What do you got on board today? What do you got? Talk some baseball? What do you think?
I have zero baseball.
No, you're not taking the Mets minus 175 on a run line today?
As temp, no, I'm not. I'm not touching baseball today. We kind of just went all out with college football, and we'll be back on MLB tomorrow.
You got anything early in college that just kicked off here at noon?
I have Central Michigan plus 28.5. I'm against you because I'm on Iowa State.
I don't mind that. Like again, it's the old unranked. I get it.
Yeah. I'm on Eastern Michigan against Buffalo minus the 6. I'm on TCU minus 2.5 versus the SMU. And then the last noon game, I got Kansas minus 7.
All right.
So I got my ESPN board across my monitor. So I have Central Michigan, Baylor, Duke, and Buffalo games all just sitting on my monitor. And I don't watch the game like this. This is how I watch the games. So I have the ESPN things, just like that's how I watch them. I don't need to watch the actual games. I can see the statistics, all the numbers, and see who's doing what. And they've already returned something back. I don't think that's actually the case though. But, that's how I kind of watch the games.
All right. I get it. I get it. I was watching some. So today I actually got to go. I'll probably go. I went shopping yesterday afternoon, but I forgot some allspice. My wife's making some pumpkin pie or some crap that nobody likes in the house. But I'm probably going to watch the Divergent series on HBO Max today. I watched the first. I enjoy the Divergent series. Kind of like the Maze Runner series. I thought it's these.
I never really watched TV.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I watch it when sports are on, so that way I don't lose my mind.
That's fair.
Here's the thing: everybody wants to go live bet. I mean, on a day like today when there's 100 football games, you can't keep up with it.
You got to be watching one specifically.
Like
the only game I can see myself live betting today is the East Carolina game because I'm going to be at it.
There you go.
That's the only game I can see myself live betting.
And you'll actually be a little bit ahead of them.
Exactly.
That's the only time.
Yeah, I just got to make sure I turn off the ESPN notifications so they don't spoil the game for me.
Oh, because you'll be watching your phone. Yeah, you can't do that. Ricketts is in the house. Good morning. Seattle Online, Houston Online. Yeah, I'm run lined them up with you. Faves today, run line. It's that time of year. It's that time. The good will kind of separate here the last 10 days. I think they're again, I can't justify as much as I like my dogs. I can't just do all dog. I'll rather lose with a run line on a good team than at this point just take a dog to say I got to take a bunch of dogs today. I took some dogs. I have my Reds. I've had my Diamondbacks, and they haven't really worked out. And I'm back to some run line action here.
Well, we got our first touchdown of the day, and shock, it's 19 seconds into the game. Georgia's up 7-0.
All right, under's in trouble.
Oh, you bet the under? I didn't go after that one.
I got under 59. Bad one. It's at 62.
I put Georgia part of my 12 o'clock teaser just because.
Yeah, why not? I mean, Kent State's not scoring today.
No, I don't see it.
So my thing is Georgia putting up 55? I'm hopefully no. Hopefully they hopefully it's not 45-0 at the half because then I'll be in trouble.
Yeah, 100%.
So a little Tech under here. Georgia Tech is a bad team.
Who does Georgia Tech got this week? I forgot.
Georgia, they're playing Central Florida. I put Central Florida out on
Yep.
Hidden Gems.
I would
Georgia
go,
Tech
I would go
is
Central Florida.
yeah. You want to go under, sure, because I don't think Georgia Tech's scoring.
Yeah.
Houston over
Against the Rice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. I think isn't the Rice quarterback out though?
I don't know.
I mean, Houston's. I guess you got to get right now. I mean, you're basically a 20-point fave. Over 51. You know what? I got no opinion on that, Miz. I laid 4 touchdowns first half of Georgia. Yeah, well, you're there already. You're almost there. Yeah, Pujols with a 700. Did you see the guy from MLB Network in April said that Pujols was going to hit a 700th in LA?
That was a bold take, and he got it. Good work.
In September, he said he's going to hit it this week. North Texas, Memphis. I like the over in this North Texas game, 68.5. Tooch. I just did a show with Tooch. I tell you, I do him Saturday mornings. We do around 11:15 on the East Coast time. If you haven't subscribed to Tooch's channel, he's on Twitter too. So go give Tooch a shout out. 55-0 at the half. Ricketts, stop. What are you doing, fella? Come on. That's a spad hope right there. Can't do that. Now you know what you're gonna get now? You're gonna get 13-0 and the quarterback's gonna get hurt. That's what you're gonna get for putting that kind of stuff out in the universe. James Madison money line plus $3. The little Madison action. App State has been playing with fire since week 1. I know because we've had them. Madison looks like it's a huge public darling today, right? It was a 8.5 opener. It's down to 6. Georgia should roll, yes. San Antonio. You really going San Antonio minus 40? Who are they playing? It's got to be a small school. I'm even going to look this up. If San Antonio's laying 41 to somebody.
That would be Texas Southern.
Come on.
This is not basketball. We're not touching Texas Southern.
NC, yes. Indiana over Cincy. 17's getting up there. I could take the 17, sure. UCF already got it. Yes. Thoughts on Oregon, Washington State. I like I guess I would lean to the dog here. That's the only game I got nothing on, Kim. Here we go, Jesse. Welcome. It's a Saturday night for Jesse. Right now, it's like 10 o'clock at night. Jesse's just settling in, getting ready, he's cuddling up. Well, he's not cuddling up. It's probably not that hot where he's at, but it's a Saturday night for him. We're just starting our day. He's going to run to wrap it up. Northwestern, the Wildcats. All right, who they got here? Miami, Ohio. Do they win? I faded these guys last week against the Salukis, I believe they played. I think they're 7-point fave. I'm going to trust it, Jesse. I mean, you're pretty selective on your plays. Anthony here. Anthony, I heard you could join me and Tooch next Saturday. Anytime Georgia is favored by 4-2, always take the dog. Kirby doesn't run it up. I don't know about that. I mean, he's going to score 40-something points, 45. They scored 45 by accident. Oh, and he comes out with the thank me later? The pen's got to come out for this, Ant. Thank me later, Anthony. Oh, pound it. Thank me later. Thank me later. Kent plus 49.5. Oh, man. Thoughts on Minnesota? Minnesota. I just bet Minnesota. I was doing a show with Tooch. He brought it up, and he's like, yeah, Minnesota's. I'm like, they're a 3 favorite on the road versus again, ranked Michigan State. Remember, Michigan State was ranked top 10 last week. Now they're in a like they're 20-ish or whatever. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's pull up some 40-point lines here for Georgia from last season. Let's see what we got here. 22, 31. Didn't cover that. 36. They won 62-0. That was on the road, 62-0 at Vancouver. 40.5 loser, 43-6 against Mizzou. 51.5. That's a winner. Excuse me, it's a loser, 56-7. And then 35.5, they win at Georgia Tech 45-0. Yeah, 40 is a big number for them. My thing is Kent scoring. Houston, Ohio, and Kent all driving. Nerfy. Here we go. You know I'm a Nerfy all the time. Yeah, that Dodger game was at 11-0. I thought about coming back on the under today with Monty and Kershaw there. Minnesota's played nobody. I took Michigan State money line. Yes. I see that. I see people can do that, right? Why is a ranked team getting 3 points at home? I don't know. I think Minnesota could run a ball. I like their coach. And they're laying 3
Michigan
on the
State's
road.
not ranked.
No, they had them ranked here on covers. They got them ranked.
No, I will say they're part of they're 21st on the coaches, but they are unranked on
AP.
the AP.
Maybe they use the coaches poll here because they have them ranked. They have is Baylor? What's Baylor ranked?
Baylor is 17th on both.
What about Florida, Tennessee?
Florida is
22-7,
20th and 22nd. Tennessee is 11th and 12th.
All right, so they got 12 and 22 on here. So I guess they used the coaches poll. So Michigan State's 21. Yeah. Miami's 25 here. Tulsa, Mississippi 13. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still not buying Michigan State. I mean, you're a home dog. Mid-10. Yes. Already bet it. Smoo. Yeah. Line flip-flopped. Michigan 16.5. Yes. South Alabama. Top bets today. Someone else loves South Alabama today, too. Little South Alabama. The Jaguars. Let me find that Alabama game here against Louisiana Tech. Now, Louisiana Tech basketball, we might start thinking some Bulldogs, but football, we'll go to the Jaguars with you. Adam, what do you got here? Best bet for today, college football. I don't. It's tough to have a best bet. I got like 20 games bet in college today. How about coming up? I like the Vols. I mean, I got them at 7 and 9 early. I still think this is a double-digit win for them. Throw out the history. Florida quarterback. I don't know, man. I'm not looking for him to break out and have a breakout performance here. And I said before, Hooker for Tennessee. Grab a little Heisman for him. Yes, he's got Bama and Georgia on the schedule. Not easy. But maybe he steals one. Maybe he still has maybe he loses close ones. He has a monster year with 45, 50 touchdown passes. What else would I say to get on here? How about under Hawaii? You know, I don't like to just pinpoint one. I don't have one game, Aaron, where I'm like, you know what? I just pounded this game today. I bet a lot of games. Everyone bet Oregon State today. Fade USC twice. You've got hurt, and I get it. I got Oregon State +6. So first half Buffalo looking poopy so far. Ray Reddington's in the house. Great day for me yesterday. Indians money line of Rockies. There you go. There you go. Cleveland's a sneaky, tough team, man. They get pitching. UCLA -21 over Colorado. I guess you got to like UCLA. Colorado is just a total garbage can right now. They are bad. They are bad. All you parlay people, 3 sports. Ohio State, baseball, Bengals. Oh, my goodness. What are we doing, Groovy? Oh, my gosh. They won't do this because they have to wait a day to get paid here because you got the Bengals in here. And besides, the Jets are going to win anyway, so that's a loser. Texas, nope. I like the dog. Texas Tech. Dodgers, you got the over Dodgers here, and the Rockies plus the 2.5 in baseball. Who's that? Cool on the hill, right? For them against Darvish. I plus 2.5. I take the 1.5 too as well. I mean, Padres aren't racking up the runs lately. Preseason hockey's back. Ray's happy. Regular season 2 weeks. I gotta get ready for some hockey. Although, come on, I'll be in here plus 140 dogs all the time anyway, so won't be a shocker. Here are my picks: Yankees, Baylor, Southern Miss, Oregon State, Hidden Gems, UNLV, UCF. Again, Hidden Gem Show will be Wednesdays live with me and Craig Trapp. You don't miss out on that. And the Tuesday was Michigan, Carolina, and the Vols. Richie says, no way Texas Tech. Richie knows he's a Texas cat, so he knows his Texas football. He says I'm wrong. We're going to find. I just don't, I don't know. I'm not a big Longhorn backer. So that's that. Astros under the 7.5. My concern with the Astros under. Now I got the Stros run line here. Right, I think Framber's having a nice little season, but who's Bauman? Can they get like? Is this game going to be like 7-2 or something? Bengals score or Bengals? Baylor's on the board.
Baylor's up 7-0.
And
State's up 7-0 and back in the red zone. EMU is tied 7-7. 7-3 now in that Georgia game. Pittsburgh's up 7-0 on Rhode Island. 13-0 Mississippi State over Bowling Green. Louisville's already scored. That's 7-0. Michigan's already scored. That's 7-0. Kansas is knocking on Duke's door again. And earlier, first drive for Kansas, they got stopped at the 1-yard line.
Oh, come on, Kansas.
But
that hurts the over-bettors.
Touchdown Clemson. So you got that as well. That's a rundown of everything that's going on right now.
KC under also. Bubik's on the hill today, right? I think both of these guys have been under, guys. I mean, we know we love Gilbert, right? I'm a Gilbert backer. How's he been down the stretch here? Not a bad season for Logan. He's been pretty solid lately. Not too shabby. 2 ERA last 7 starts. And a tidy 0.78 September ERA. Can't beat that. 181 batting average against 0.87 whip. Look at this. 2 runs in 23 innings. 34 Ks. 15 hits allowed. Yeesh. Hopefully my run line looks good there. Minus 103. And Georgia Southern money line football. Oh, come on. Crazy. Oh, yes. How about the over? Listen, if I'm taking 14, I think it's going to be a points on the board, Michael. So if you want to go over, you can go over. Phillies Braves. Bounce back or Phillies sweep? They're going for a sweep today? It's on a Saturday. There's no game tomorrow?
There's a game tomorrow, too.
I like the under. I thought about taking.
I like the Phillies.
I thought about taking right, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go under here. Mariners under. 8 in a row for the Mariners under. Oh, Gilbert's pitched well. I just ran down his numbers. Hawaii on the road as a doggy. I don't know. I want the under there. Untouchable. Miami first 5 with Alcantara. Sure. Rays money line. It's early playoff baseball versus Toronto. I like Manoah. You know I'm a Manoah guy. I was thinking, I see him on the hill. I'm automatically drawn to him. I see 6.5. I'm like, no, thank you. Let him play. Good game. Good game tonight at, what's that, 6 o'clock first pitch? So, but, all right. I don't know. That's about it on a Saturday. We're going to wrap it up. We came in early. We talk about our noon games. It's a football day. Here they are all posted up for you. I'll let them keep scrolling. Again, in the chat, I'm going to throw it up here. If you want to get on board, $31.20. All right. You're getting like basically 30 football games just this weekend. Toledo -3, San Diego State. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wants to get some. Richie wants to head out to the Mountain West. The Aztecs. Toledo going to bounce back after that 70-point whipping. Is that our thinking here, right? I'll say yes, because you have a MAC team versus a Mountain West, so nobody's really going to give the MAC a little credit there. They're going to think San Diego State. They're going to think, oh, I heard of this team before. I get it. Sox and Tigers. I actually like the Tigers here, believe it or not. I had the Sox run line last night. I think send in the clowns. Give me Detroit again here with them. Dave in the house. I like the Indians, Mets, Braves run line today. Sure. I got Cleveland run line myself plus 140. The Mets are. I hope you want to do Mets run line, right? Because it says N run line for Braves. So I'm thinking 170 Mets run line. Sure. Braves, no thank you. I got the under. Sox lost again and again. Yes. That's why I kind of like the Tigers today. I mean, I wanted to kind of get on the Tigers because all their young pitchers are coming back. I figured this would be a good parameter going forward of like, are their young players any good? And then you add in the fact that the Sox are just bad right now. Like the season is horrible. Blue Jays, Rays, I don't know. It's a no play for me. I'm with you on UNLV. I think we did hidden gems. It was 2. Rockies in the under. Yes. Rockies plus 2.5, sure. And Casey under. Why not? Yes. 2-team parlay. I don't mind that. Miss Tulsa. I like the under in this game. Kansas over Duke. Yes. Baylor upset Wake Forest. So Kansas I like. I bet them. I got Baylor. And you're saying upset Wake Forest. I guess you meant, is that an upset if Wake beats Clemson? Dylan Cease. Well, too bad Cease isn't pitching. He got blown up the other night. Pitching. It's Davis Martin's pitching. Senators money line. Look at this. You get out of here with this, right? Lafayette. Richie, go over these numbers here between these two teams. All right. It is not all sunshine and lollipops here. These guys play some dog fights. All right. Forget about ULL losing last week as a double-digit fave. Last year, 21-16. They won. They were 21.5-point faves. 2020, they rolled 70-20. They were 30-point faves. 20-point faves again, 2019, 31-30. Then they were a dog in 2018. They won by 3. Then there was a overtime game. All right, we'll just go back the last 3 years. 3 20-point lines, 1 cover. No thank you. No thank you. He's gonna be 300 versus. He'll be like 180 versus good teams. I can't get involved in those games. How am I doing my plus money? Come on, I'm not talking hockey today. I'm talking hockey on college football Saturday. This nonsense.
Let alone preseason hockey, Raymond.
Come on, Ray.
Preseason hockey? That's some football. Come on. Be a man.
Come on. Unbelievable. All right. Listen, we're out of here on a Saturday. NFL Sunday tomorrow. We'll be back. Thanks for watching.